From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow, side.
Play straight ahead. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it's
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. They go play action with Mahomes. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 49.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. While on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 60 each.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nathan Landman.
A 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Now give on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Ryan Asamoah on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
That's a 13-yard line.
They'll stick with him again.
The running back, again the ball carrier. Omar Spates on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Goes
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
This one complete to Sutton. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Williams on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Let's go.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Dobbins is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Chiefs 13, Broncos 7. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the
From the gun, here's a handoff. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll run on second down. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On third down, Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. On fourth down, Harrison Butker for the Kansas City field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more. extending the lead here late in the first half. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Formation for the Broncos.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yellow.
They'll try to get this one on the ground, and he will have the Chiefs first down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This might be a double pass. This backfires in a big way. It is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fire these two. Right side.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos will have great field position right around midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move left. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Forced to his right. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Mims sent in motion here. They'll throw here on third and short. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Here's Harvey. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Hey! Bronco 80.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short.
Got it. Ready?
So, instead of third and short, it's now third and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Broncos.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We'll try and run the option left. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss. And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
18 Cardinals.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he'll take it on in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. Broncos 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1.
Yellow, yellow. There's a line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is third and inches. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Exiting the pocket right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll try and run right on the option. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. From the 42 now, here's second and 2. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's second down and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 7. Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 9.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down. Let's go. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now an option here, left side, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss of 2.
From a little further back, his 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. He'll keep this himself. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, KC.
Chiefs.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he can take that shot downfield.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
Yellow. Our side.
A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This one went